Dial on in. You heard? Dial on in.
D-Riders, fuck AI and the haters. I've been taking care of family and stacking my papers. Catch a flight, see ya later, never stuck in a matrix. Some of these chumps faker than fake ass, fake tits, turncoat niggas. But I ain't say shit, you better find another nigga to play with. Make it taste like ass when you speak my
Salute
name.
to the one in the building.
Play caller and shot caller.
Hey, we gonna run this back till we get some more in here, man.
I know you like that. I know you like that. I know you like that. See, the game ain't the same since I left from out. But the lame still ain't changed. Got to get their mouth.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Carter Falls live.
In the closet bros, undercover moles and trapped in it. A few real ones I came back to salute. Niggas hate to hear I'm back, can't handle the truth. I know you like that. I know you like that. I know you like that.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
I know you like that. But you don't like that. You won't fight back. I know you like that. We back, man.
Salute to the one in the building. Look, man, tell a friend to tell a friend that Carter 4 is live, man. We gonna run this back. Salute to the one in the building. We gonna run this intro back while you go tell a friend to tell a friend. Your boy's live. It's the official Paris review. Yeah. Run my 200. Salute. We in the building. Run my 200. Hey, look, check it. We gonna run this back. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Carter 4 is live. Official Paris review. I got some real hot off the press for y'all. You heard? Let's go. Run it back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We back. Welcome back.
Real Jamal, what's good? Thank you for tuning in. Salute to you, bro. Run my 200. Salute. We just gonna let them file in. We need a little bit more.
AI and the haters. I've been taking care of family and stacking my papers. Catch a flight, see ya later, never stuck in a matrix. Some of these chumps faker than fake ass, fake tits, turncoat niggas. But I ain't say shit. You better find another nigga to play with. Make it taste like ass when you speak my name. It's the #1 play caller and shot caller deep in the game. I know you like that. I know you like that. I know you like that.
Make sure as soon as you come in the building, man, you hit that chat. Smash that like button. And write something in the chat for the boy. Let me see you in the building. You watch it from the bushes, continue on. Just hit the like button, you heard? Got the official Paris review for you fellas today. It's lit, you heard?
I know you like that. 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 But you don't like that. You won't fight back.
I want to salute all the people who've been welcoming me back, man, with open arms. Salute to all 5 in the building. That's enough for me to go, you heard? Because I'm talking to everybody.
A message from your Sesame Street team.
We're talking about one in particular. The dude who wants to call himself a travel space king. You not a king, dude. You a lackey. Know what I'm saying? This travel space was kind of cool till you came up in here and stirred up some shit. Know what I'm saying? Is the dude named Carter 4. He was gone for a little while. Everything was copacetic. And then he came back up in here stirring shit up. And they're gonna throw my name and make a video about me.
Damn, maybe we should have gave him the 30%.
Carter need to be out of the space.
Keep it a glass of water, let the haters run the promo.
Run that back one more time for y'all.
Street team. And now, a message from your Sesame Street team.
We're talking about one in particular. The dude who wants to call himself a travel space king. You not a king, dude. You a lackey. Know what I'm saying? This travel space was kind of cool till you came up in here and stirred up some shit. Know know what I'm saying, is the dude named Carter 4. He was gone for a little while. Everything was copacetic. And then he came back up in here stirring shit up. And they're gonna throw my name and make a video about me.
Damn, maybe we should have gave him the 30%.
Ouais, le premier.
Crash outs to cash outs, you heard? Travel Space King. Hold your horses. That ain't even it. Let me go get that for you. Where's that at? Here we go. Here we go. Here it come. We got some. Smash that like button, man. Got a good show for you fellas. It's the official Paris review.
This is a J. Carter Music Radio exclusive.
This that one right here. This that one.
This is a J. Carter Music exclusive.
This that one. We ain't worried about another nigga. They big schemes, we still thinking bigger. Bigger dreams than just couture and liquor. We just tryna make a living, tryna raise the children. Sky's the limit, then of course we raising the ceiling. Mistaking the villain, raking a million, making a killing. We shaking the billing, till we make them pay $1 billion. It's that break up and peeling. Mix it up with some lean, break it down for the bread. Break it up with the team, yeah. You don't wanna with me. I bust you, split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to me. Hey, boy, you don't want it with me. I bust you, split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to me. Hey, if niggas don't know, they gon' learn today. Been on my own, so I earn the pay. Retired when I was young, now I'm yearn to play. You let her fold, now it's my time to spray. Hey. Niggas talking Chiquita bananas, arm and hammers. As far as the grammar, you be a cook and a slammer. We throw this hook and just land. You first throw the book at your grammar. You got the look of a dancer, you ain't no gangster. You play an actor's role. It's that slap the shit out of a rapper flow. Everything tactical. Watch our rappers tracking for. Y'all ain't really trapping though. Oh, stacking no O's, just sagging them clothes. Old heads smacking on them hoes. You don't want it with me. I bust to split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to me. Hey, boy, you don't want it with me. I bust to split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to be. If niggas don't know, they gon' learn today. Been on my own so I earn the pay. Retired when I was young, I don't yearn to play. You let her fold, now it's my time to spray. This one right here. This how we doing it. Haters gon' try to ruin it. Stay on the grind, they shade us and we shine, so we pay them no mind. Don't make me snap. Cause we don't be a IG all alone in the zone, cause that's where you can find me. F these labels tryna sign me, these haters tryna lie me, false guards tryna blind me, tell them to get behind me. Thought we wasn't coming where you thought like Nelly. You ain't X, you the big lip nigga and belly. You ain't Nas, you ain't Ox, you that nigga call a cops. You ain't legend in the street, them young niggas call you op. If you think we gon' stop, then you petty. How we roll and we rock, motherfuckers, then we ready. Boy, you don't want it with me. I bust to split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might be nothing to you, but it's something to me. Boy, you don't want it with me. I bust to split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might be nothing to you, but it's something to me. If niggas don't know, they gon' learn today. Been on my own so I earn the pay. Retired when I was young, I don't yearn to play. You let her fold, now it's my time to spray.
Yeah. That was fire right there. I like that one. Salute to the 11 in the building. Please make sure you smash that like button and partake in our poll. I've been hearing a lot of speculation. Says Carter 4 messed up the travel space. Man, the travel space been around for 5-10 years, I guess. I've been here for 2. But yes, I guess whatever, salute. Capital Trey in the building. So Real Jamal, that was Paris for the most part. And then it was Brooklyn. I went back home to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I'm in VA. So what we did was we flew to JFK because it was a shorter trip. And then stayed over at a hotel, which you'll learn when I play this review. Had me gigging, no doubt. You already know. Had me jigging in the whip. It hit in the whip, Jamie's. Salute. So yeah, and then we stayed a day over in New York at a telly, and then we flew to France the next day. So some of that is when I came back from France. And we got some more footage. We got some more videos for y'all. Let me see what we got right here.
On a few developing stories this afternoon. First,
salute to the 13 in the building. Smash that like button.
After crews found an unexploded World War II bomb near the tracks. Bomb disposal experts were brought in to
A bomb
device
in the train station in Paris?
Weighs more than 1,000
I'm about
pounds.
to cancel this flight.
Some Americans were among the many tourists caught up in the chaos.
So I was going to meet my friend in Brussels, but obviously the trains are all delayed. And
for that,
my train was at 7:23.
Longest flight I ever took was 3 hours.
Now I don't know when it will be.
Now you're talking about 8
All
hours.
high-speed trains running between
on a
Paris
flight,
and London and Brussels and Belgium are canceled today. If you have ever been in that train station,
turbulence.
You know how busy it is.
Now we gotta
but it's
fly
expected
8
to all
hours
resume
to
again
get to a
tomorrow.
place
Officials
where
say bombs
they
left
got
over
bombs in the train
from
station?
the First and Second World War are often found around Paris, or
they was
certainly
gonna get
around
me,
France. But
they
it is
should've
rare
got
to
me in the
discover them
hood.
in a
Not
location
when I'm
packed
living good.
with people.
And then this from the Department of State. 3 months later, we're on our way to the airport for our first trip to Europe, Paris, France. Listen, still had reservations about making it this time, but I knew I couldn't let my daughters down. Of course, it's the Daddy Dearest Club. So our trip itinerary was to head to JFK, got on the plane, everybody coughing, even the babies. Thought I'd look outside at the clouds to get more comfortable with this trip. Of course, the person sitting next to me wasn't comfortable either. She was next to a giant. And of course, I needed to order extra leg room. We made it through that Delta flight. Now we're at the JFK Airport AirTran on our way to the Holiday Inn, Hampton Inn for a layover. Now, in order to get to our hotel, we had to take the AirTran to Federal Circle, catch the hotel shuttle to this Holiday Inn, Hampton Inn, sponsored by the Holiday Inn. Very nice hotel, very comfortable, but it was just to hold us over for the night because in the morning we was catching Air France to Paris. This place had a nice bar. All of the pilots and the staff stayed at this hotel. We ordered some jerk chicken from Peppers, ate good, and rested up for our 8-hour flight. Next evening, we back at the JFK Airport, Air France terminal, printing out our boarding passes, getting ready for this 8-hour flight. I'm still nervous. 8 hours in the air is nothing they're gonna be able to do. They let a ninja from Brooklyn and Paris. 7 hours later, probably 30 minutes out from CDG Airport in France. Man, knees hurt, legs hurt, back hurt, everything hurt, bro. But we making it so far. First trip to Europe, man, what a rush. A lot of turbulence. I said to myself, God, if you ain't meant for me to make it, I ain't gonna make it. Man.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Some Chardonnay.
some mystery, whatever. Hard bun. Soft bun. Oh, Donna would love this. For the rats. Ratatouille, some mild cheddar cheese. Some chickpea poulet. And some mush. Welcome to flying on your favorite airlines. See ya.
No, what? What, it's slow?
So right here, check it. When I get to any foreign country, right? Because when we got to CDG airport, Charles de Gaulle airport in France, right? There's a war going on in the airport between the taxis and the Uber. I guess it's going on all around the world, right? Because the Ubers is getting all the money and the taxis, the local taxis can't charge as much as they would want to charge because they have direct competition with the Ubers. So when we got there, you know, everybody kept trying to point us to the taxis, even the airport people, staff. It's crazy that we had to really find our way to the Ubers, where the Uber, to the depot where the Ubers was, and catch an Uber. But for me, when I get into any foreign country, my first line of contact is the Uber driver, especially if he's a local, right? I'm going to use the translator. I'm going to pick his brain. I'm going to see what's going on in his environment. I'm going to see if he got kids, because I'm looking to build a quick little link with this guy or gal in order to book them as the driver for the whole trip, right? And to establish a rapport with them, just in case I had to, you know, make some moves and I needed a driver. So this is me talking to him. He using the translator. I'm using the translator. But we getting it together, man. Getting this trip right.
Yeah.
Okay. Mon frère est États-Unis là-bas.
Okay.
Lui américain là-bas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mon frère. Avec ma soeur.
Ousmane est French? Est français?
Non, Ousmane en France tout nationalité maintenant. Ouais.
Now I asked him right quick. I asked him, was Ousmane French? Because when I got in the first car, first he told me he was just French. But from his look, from the melanin in his skin, and from his everything about him, told me he was African. So in France, there are a lot of Africans there, right? And he was born in France, but you can tell his descendants are from Africa. So yeah.
Mon frère, lui, il est américain maintenant avec ma soeur. Ils viennent ici souvent pour repartir. Ils habitent à New York.
Oh, yeah. Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Manhattan et les comté des rues Bronx.
Ah.
Shout out to the 8 still in the building.
All
This is the business district. I heard a lot about the rats. But this is the business district of France. It's called Paris La Défense.
See, I knew it. I know the weather. Oh. Right.
The architecture, man.
7.
Uh-huh.
The fries, 2.
So look,
No,
we first. Let me get it. Hold on. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. Let me get it right, fellas. Pardon me. All right. So look, when we first got there, right? When we first got there, I was on my keys in the streets. I was like, yo, I'm going to get, because I don't want my stomach to hurt. We just finished traveling. This is just when we landed and got to the telly, right? And I'm like, should I try this French cuisine? And then second thought, I'm like, nah, I don't want my belly hurt. I just got off an 8-hour flight. I don't want to mess up my belly. So let me go for what I know and try and follow behind in the streets with Keith and get some fast food, right? Some Popeyes. So we went to Popeyes, right? It's crazy. The Popeyes chicken tastes totally different than American chicken. I guess it's fresh, right? The fountain Coca-Cola had no high fructose corn syrup in it. Shout out to the person that told me that's what it was. I don't look up to Keith, but I was following, one of his street guys. He liked to eat the KFC, the Popeyes. So first I was on this type of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, let me get something that I'm comfortable with eating. And even when I seen Flyboy out in Cali this past week, I asked him because he was eating a burger and fries. I'm like, you in Cali, Colombia, you're not eating the local food, the cultured food. Are you eating something safe, right? So a lot of travelers, they go to these foreign countries and they won't get food poisoning. Like a lot of guys in Thailand, they eat safe, right? So this is what I was calling eating safe. So you found like, listen, whatever. Let me finish this review. Y'all cut it out, man. We ain't got love. We wish the best for everybody, though, for real.
I'd rather American fries, but Popeyes, brother. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, and then drink?
Drink, cherry cola was like 6. Sprite was like a 3.
Okay.
Sprite was like a 3. You said it was good.
All right, so
I mean,
overall, is it better than America's? And why?
The fried chicken is because it.
So after we went with the fried chicken, let me get back to that. Hold on. Let me get back to that. Give me a second, people. Damn.
America's? And why?
The fried chicken is because it.
So look, this is what we ended up eating. We tried the Popeyes, and I got a story time for y'all later on in the video because that tore my stomach up. That cheap ass Popeyes. Following behind Keith in the streets got my stomach messed up out in France. And I got a story time for y'all. It's a real funny one. It's real life, man. It was crazy out there. But yeah, so we had the steak. We ended up eating the steak. They make this in America. It tasted a little different. Of course, it wasn't seasoned, man. I had to season it up myself, Nigarachi style. You heard? Stay tuned. And that right there is the veal. I never tried baby cow. I did not want to try nothing baby. I don't be trying no lamb, no veal. I'm be trying to eat that. But it's really all, instead of steak, that's really all they had. So these are some of the cuisines that I had there. As well, if you go to my page, I got the food review from a restaurant they had there. The breakfast was excellent. I ain't even gonna lie. Let's get back to it.
I have no idea.
So look, this was the first day. We just touched down off the airplane. We checked in our hotel. We had some Popeyes, And then I found an excursion, right? An excursion was in Paris, France. They have these little tours that you can go on where you either eat on a boat. You can, they got a nice little restaurant on a boat and you can see the tourist sites, or you can, well, I've had the veal and I've had the lamb. The lamb is too soft of a meat. I rather goat. The veal is really kind of too soft. I don't like that tender taste, but goat, I kill that curry goat, bro. I'm the curry goat man. That's all I do. I love that goat. So I definitely ain't missing out on that, but I appreciate you for letting me know, Roma 200. So look, we was going on this excursion and we didn't get the restaurant because, like I said, they had the same old veal, same old everything. And in France, I'm not knocking France, but everything they serve in liver, but they got big, exquisite names for these things, and it's really like liver, right? So I didn't book the on the boat with the restaurant on it. I booked the regular tour of the restaurant where we can see the Lock Bridge and all the tourist attractions. So here we are here. But the thing is, this is the scare. They tried to scare me, but I be on my Brooklyn everywhere I go, right? So they was like, when you book the ticket online, one of the disclaimers said that this ticket is good for up to 6 weeks, right? But then they had a bigger sign up top that said, if you book it today, you have to take the tour today, and cutoff is at 8 p.m. And they said, if you miss cutoff, you don't get your money back. You missed the tour, right? I think I paid like what, 80, 70, 80 a ticket for 4 people. So I was not missing that. So what happened is once we got there, it's nothing but boats along the dock, right? And it's like, you got to find, if you're not familiar, you just getting there, it's your first time there, you have to find the boat that you're going on, right? So we went one way, and then I realized, yo, we going the wrong way. And it's like 7:59. Cutoff is at 8:01, right? So now I'm running, I'm peeling. Had my nice shirt on, nice linen shirt, my new jeans, new nice pants, my new Pure Money Jordans. I was doing my thing. I ended up having to run and sweat up my outfit. Luckily, it was 75. Paris has great weather, in my opinion, especially in the summer. It's like 74, 75 all throughout the summer. Good weather. So I ended up catching this boat so we can get on this tour, man.
All right, guys. So Daddy's running. Run!
Because, like I told y'all, right? Let me fast forward a little bit. So this is us on the boat right now.
Big clouds.
CTG. I'm not reviewing. I only like what 10 days, bro. Just the review. And CTG, you gotta go on a trip, bro. Let me see you on a trip somewhere. You see my face, my real name. Who was you? Some of you niggas. Fresh boy, what up?
Además, un comentario de la excursión está disponible en la parte inferior del barco. Pueden encontrar las tablillas detrás de cada asiento y seleccionar su idioma utilizando las flechas que se encuentran junto a la pequeña pantalla detrás de ustedes.
Right here, we at the Palace of Versailles. Big tourist attraction in France. It's not actually in Paris. It's in the town of Versailles. I think this might be where America and they signed the Treaty of Versailles. And look, if y'all want to see them scantily clad women, them ladies, them chicas, them mangoes, y'all gotta go to Rello page, Keys page, NYC page, Zoe page. For me, man, it's tourist, you heard? Culture. But I don't mind that other stuff. I just, for me, this is what I do. I'm gonna try CTG. I'm definitely gonna try. You know me.
We were the tourists at. That's what I'm talking about. It's good. Dry would have had us right there in the hotel, in the restaurant.
Oh, I want to say this right quick too. I'm gonna tell y'all, everybody that be in Colombia and Brazil, I don't think I've seen a lot of Dominicans. I ain't gonna hold you, but I seen a lot of Colombians and a lot of Brazilians in Paris, France. And I'm gonna tell you, it looked like they with their papi chulos. It looked like with their boyfriends. And I feel like a lot of us, I'm gonna say us as a group, but a lot of y'all be paying for these trips, right? If you overpaying in these countries, you paying for them to go to France because they all be out here. I'm telling you, they all be with their guys, they papi chulos. They be out here dressed up, taking pictures, doing whatever. I could tell. I had a feeling. I could tell that they getting there overpricing the gringos in their home country. Word. Let me stop snitching. Facts, yeah. Word. We out there spending that paper. It'd be crazy. So look, here we go. This is it right here. All right. Word. Strong masculine frame, fresh boy. So look, let me go back to this. So you see this right here? I'm coming down. Yo, so in Paris, right? I think the French people are generally, except for Wimbayama, generally a smaller size of human, right? The reason I say that is because when you're going into these little cafes and restaurants, right? I guess it's because Fashion Week, because Williamson went out to Fashion Week in Paris, France, maybe 2-3 weeks before I got there, right? It's a whole different vibe during Fashion Week. But what they do is these cafes know that the tourists need to use the bathroom, so they're charging $2 US dollars to use the bathroom, right? And so, yo, listen, this is that Popeyes, listening to Keys in the Streets, and all these other McDonald's, Popeyes, KFC travelers, budget travelers. This is what happened, right? So now my belly is rumbling because we walking. I told you I lost like 15, 20 pounds during this trip because it's nothing but walking to see the sights, right? So I go in this restaurant, this cafe here, and I asked to use the bathroom. You tell me $2. No problem. I pay the $2, no problem, right? Then you got to walk up these small ass stairs, and the bathroom, bros, yo, it's smaller. It's almost smaller than the airplane bathrooms. So I'm squeezing in. I'm like 275, right? So I'm squeezing in, trying to handle my business. It's crazy, bros. It was crazy, but it was a great experience. When I came down from this first bathroom, I was just like, yo, thanks, man. I appreciated the experience. I've never used a bathroom that small in a restaurant. It was crazy. As you can see, this ain't Cuba. This is France, and they got some old school cars riding through. I got the story on Cafe Rook later on because that guy kind of saved my life later on that evening. Paris nightlife, right? Nighttime. Now, we ain't in the section where it's too lit. I had my shorties with me. I couldn't go crazy and go near the Moulin Rouge and everything. It's just us driving through the city. You know what be popping? This be late night, 12:30 a.m. The little cafes and the restaurants, them joints stay open real late. All right, now We're right there near the Louvre. You heard of the Louvre? It's that triangular structure that you probably seen during the Olympics, right? You know, you had the ball. Word, CTG used to live in Paris, in France. Shout out to you. Yeah, the gangster whips run my 200. But yeah, so this is near the Louvre, and it be popping. It be everybody out there. I ain't gonna lie, it was lit. Not just families, beautiful women. It be everybody out there, man. And what we did was we ran into a hip hop circle where they was doing hip hop at, man. Y'all stay tuned. It's coming up right now.
Oh, it's a dance battle.
Word. Heard that. Hip hop is everywhere. We global, baby. Shout out to hip hop. You heard? Of course, they had the YNs looking like the United States YNs. It was crazy out there, man. Hey, Skills, that DJ is better than you, nigga. He's scratching lie. He better than you, Skills. Straight up. All right, y'all ready? That structure right here, great architectures. Where you eat at, you can dine here. It's called the Core Napoleon. All right.
And mashed potato. Guys, we're waiting on Daddy. He's been in the bathroom for the past like 15, 20 minutes.
This is that Popeye's chicken. Keys got KFC. Listening to you and being influenced by you in the space got me in the bathroom 30, 40 minutes. It was crazy. I was so embarrassed. My daughter was embarrassed. It was crazy. But listen, that shit started rumbling in my tummy, fellas. It's crazy.
How do you feel, guys? This one is not getting added tonight. This is just for personal. We're on McDonald's, guys. So
I think what he had, a burger or something?
What do you have?
Oh, he had a Big Mac. He had a Big Mac, a large fry, and a 20-piece nugget.
I had the key special.
It's crazy.
That's sick. I don't even do that.
J Rello. Shout out J Rello.
20-piece nugget and a Big Mac. Everything big.
Hey, yo, the nuggets, I ain't gonna hold you. I tried to eat 20 nuggets. The nuggets was plant-based. It was crazy. Plant-based nuggets, you know, I tried them joints.
Yo, that's crazy.
It tore my belly up. You heard?
Crazy. Oh my gosh, this is dope. He said he's gonna order drinks after this. Yeah.
Nah, check it. Run my 200. I was being greedy because on the plane, I couldn't eat that food. That shit was trash, bro. That was some mush. That was some trash, some small time microwavable food, bro. And then I realized people move here from Paris other than employment, for sure. Family man first. London town, always, bro. Like I said, my daughter, one of my daughters, she got a master's degree. The other one, she just got a full scholarship to college. So I saved a lot of money not having to pay for her school. So I said, hey, where you want to go? What's your dream trip? She said Paris, France. I said we out. Yeah, but I got some daddy got, they know they dad got some solo trips coming up. So looking forward to that. Shout out to you, London Town. Family first, always. You can't eat the same way out the country. You're going to get sick. Run my 200 for sure. But I was scared of that French cuisine. I ain't going to lie, because it was all liver. I'm not eating no fancy liver. It's crazy.
Everything big.
I'm still, in fact, we really eating sleep for dinner. That's crazy.
Yeah, we don't have sleep.
I feel bad.
Salute to you, still not, we don't play about the education, man. We trying to level up in life, man. You know how it go. Gotta get educated.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, y'all talking about all that. I just want to know how the hell I'm supposed to sleep knowing that I did.
So look, let's fast forward a little bit.
Guys, brace yourself. We're about to go visit. They looking at us like we dumb dead. Like,
the staff was looking like, damn, 30, 40 minutes. I ended up.
Right.
Oh. Wait, what?
Thank you, Jamie.
You gotta buy something now. Ain't no.
Thanks for letting me know.
What?
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna fret. I lit that shit up. Yo, I lit that restaurant up. But what I did was, I paid them 40 USD. You know what I'm saying? They had stopped serving food. So I paid them like 40 USD. You know what I'm saying? For using his restroom lavatory. But I was in there for like 30 minutes. I was sweating and all that. That fucking McDonald's was trash. Now, mind you, I ain't eat McDonald's in 25 years, bros. I do not eat McDonald's because of the pink slime and American. But I was told that it's cleaner meat, it's healthier in other countries. But that shit turned my belly, folks. That wasn't, please. That wasn't nothing. That ain't do nothing. Anyway, let's get to this last. This is on our way to Disneyland Paris. Nah. I ain't have no car. This Uber. We took Uber everywhere, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, fresh boy. I spent about Uber killed me. I spent about $400 or $500 in Uber. We was also shooting a video for my girls. They got a hip hop dance group, right? So we shooting a video and we just took Uber to like 10, 11 different stops and shot some footage there. So I ended up overall on that trip spending about $500 in Uber. I could have took the metro in Paris, but I don't trust their metros, man. Honestly. So the Cash App is at the bottom. Listen, I ain't begging for nothing. I appreciate any support you guys sent. I appreciate it. And Jamie's, good looking out. Are you considering moving your family outside? Always decided to do that. I just don't have the means to do it right now. Maybe one day. Definitely. It wouldn't be France. For sure, it wouldn't be France. Be somewhere closer to the States, maybe the Caribbean. My kids' mothers, both of them, one is from Trinidad and the other one is from Jamaica. So maybe I would consider something like that, depending on how this country. My youngest daughter, she actually wants to live in Japan. She speaks fluent Japanese, and she actually wants to go to school in Japan. Oh, Gaines, you in the building? Well, let me stop. Hold on this part right here and get the Gaines. Gaines, you want to see you and start shit. And DJ Skills say something about me all the time, Gaines, just so you know. Just ask him. He ridicules me every time. But I got something for you, Gaines. Here you go. Salute. Bo C in the building. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you.
The space.
Keep it a glass of water, let the haters.
Here you go, gang.
And now, a message from your Sesame Street team.
We talking about
Sesame
one
Street
in particular. The dude who wants to call himself a travel space king. You not a king, dude. You a lackey. You know what I'm saying? This travel space was kind of cool till you came up in here and stirred up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Is the dude named Carter 4. He was gone for a little while. Everything was copacetic. And then he came back up in here stirring shit up. And they're gonna throw my name and make a video about me
Damn, maybe we should have gave him the 30%.
Calder need to be out of the space.
Keep it a glass of water, let the haters run the promo.
We appreciate that promo, Big Games. Keep saying my name. Conceited is right. Yeah, stick with the review. You got it, run my 200. I'm gonna stick with the review. Pieces in the valley, as my great grandmother would say. Shout out to you, Big Games. Thanks for being in the building. A lot of people were moving back to Africa. Let me put this Fresh Boy thing up. Said during the pandemic, a lot of people were moving back to Africa. The big movement, Ghana, Gambia. Yeah. I'm watching J Rello, what he doing out there. I'm seeing what the people look like. And I've been watching a lot of the Africa videos too. I definitely might consider going sometime next year. I just ain't all that malaria vaccines and all that. I don't know. So we'll see about that. But yeah, I definitely heard about it. I think Ludacris moved his family and a lot of other people was moving their family. Let me finish this video. I got about, 5 minutes left in this video, and then I'm going to address a couple things in the travel space.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but can we do the picture in when we get in?
So you ain't gonna get the Disneyland.
No doubt. No doubt. Games, Games. See, this is what I'm saying to you, bro. It ain't like that between. I don't got no real issues with you, Games. It's all love. He said, that's funny. I'm gonna catch you at Peppers on Flatlands. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt in Brooklyn style. And some of this video games are back in the hood. But yeah, at the JFK, because we was, just catching a flight to JFK, we went to the Peppers on Jamaica Ave. The food was good. But nothing beat that Brooklyn cuisine, Games, for real. So look, just so y'all know, Disneyland Paris, to me, the attractions is much better than Orlando, Florida, when you go to the MGM Studios and the Magic Kingdom. The thing is, right, and they've changed everything. They've modernized everything here, but they couldn't do it in the Disneyland Paris, France. So you still got your Star Wars attractions. We waited only 10 minutes for the Tower of Terror. In Florida, we wait 2 hours, 30 minutes for one ride. Disneyland Paris to me, is a better, the rides and attractions is better. However, it was crazy because when I go to Disneyland in Orlando, I'm used to seeing some of us. I seen none of us there. It was mostly Germans, and it was definitely a different vibe, a different environment, and it was very diverse. It was Europe, right? Because you got to understand, everybody can't get a visa. Everybody can't get a visa to come to the United States to visit the Disney World, especially with the Middle Easterners and what Trump doing with these, making sure people don't come into the country. So they use Disneyland Paris. Everybody takes their family out there. Everybody goes there that's in Europe. So it's definitely a different vibe, but I ain't gonna front. I like it. Yes, Chestnut. Take the wife to Paris, and at Hotel Review, that's a hotel that would be lovely. They got the bath, they got everything nice. They got the mirrors, the double mirrors for your wife, the vanity mirrors. So yeah, Chestnut, definitely take your loved one out there. Fresh Boy, let me see what Fresh Boy talking about right quick. He said Aquagana Gans has nice infrastructure and beautiful condos. Word. I think Flyboy was out there too. Take a peek. Sumo wrestling. He said sumo wrestling match coming soon. A Prospect Place. Make sure y'all record. You already know. Derek Barry. Sure. Shout out to Prospect Place. You heard? Let me get that off. Let's finish this joint. I know Gan's going on at 2:30, so I want to hurry up with this review so he can go on and say what he got to say and get y'all right with the travel space, man. Y'all need to be wearing suit and ties out this month. You know what I'm saying? Old school. You heard?
It's inside, Dylan.
No. This is just a walkthrough. Once you walk out of there.
Now this is the inside of a food court, but it looked like the movies. This shit was so fire. this shit was fire, man. To see it, it was crazy. I was like, yo, Disney, Orlando, Disney don't have this. Eiffel Tower at night. Crazy.
See, you only getting down right there. How do we?
Hey, let's talk about them hustlers out there. Them Africans, all them hustlers out there, they be trying to get it. You heard? Dude told me he gonna give me a replica of the Eiffel Tower today, and I gotta bring him the money tomorrow. I was like, I'm good, bro. Why would I take that today? You had you come looking for me, nigga. I don't want no problems.
Get the whole thing. Is that?
I'm fast forward. Salute, Fresh Boy. On the way back, we took Air France coming, and on the way back, I took Norse. I wanted to see the difference in airlines. Brothers, Norse is like the European Spirit. No disrespect to Norse. I actually had the extra leg room on that. It cost me some extra bucks, but it was shorty had the baby in there. They put the baby bassinet on the little side of the door. Niggas was walking around. I appreciate you. Derek Barry, salute for the $1 for being a good sport. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate the dollar. It all counts. You heard? So salute to Derek Barry. Yeah, but it had the bassinet. They put the baby in the bassinet. Niggas just walk. Once that plane is up in the air, everybody walking around, pacing around. I'm like, yo, this shit like the block on this plane. It was crazy in there, man. That shit was really like the Ryanair's the frontier of Europe. Okay. That shit was really kind of ghetto in there. It was European ghetto. That was crazy. I was like, man, I gotta get me some. I gotta spend that bread. You gotta spend that business class bread or that first class bread, man. And I gotta get my money up. I ain't gonna hold you in order to travel the way I want to travel, because I mean, I had the extra leg room, but it'd be ghetto, man. And some of them, they just be walking. And if you got a better seat than them, it look like they just be looking over you, watching you. It should be crazy. So, but overall, it was great travel. Let me fast forward a little. Okay, so look. When we got back, to New York, y'all know I had to hit my Brooklyn, man. We at the Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York. Straight off the flight. As soon as we slept, we at the Barclays next day for the game. You heard? I'm a WNBA. Yeah, great seat. I ain't gonna hold you.
Alright, guys. I guess we're going to see Daddy's old high school. Where's Daddy's old neighborhood?
Brooklyn Tech. We around there. You heard? So I took him to see my high school, Brooklyn Tech, which is right in that area. And then we was waiting for my man to come pick me up because we headed to the hood. This Crown Heights. Not Bed-Stuy where you was, Gaines. I see where you was. I'm from Gates and Tompkins and Troop over there. But this Crown Heights right here.
Now, who housed this? Daddy, who housed this?
Open the door. This where they grew up. This right here.
Now, this is my block. You heard? I'm the block president. My name really supposed to be on the street.
And wait, so how far was that?
Right here.
Huh? The hospital.
Huh?
Exactly. Come on, son, nigga.
Oh, my God.
Gans, you're not gonna pull up on me in my hood.
Wait,
you see I roll.
Right there, so why don't we go see that?
Top shotter in the hood. You heard?
Yay! All right, come on, Wretch's dog.
Things are different, man. Let me tell y'all this. Brooklyn is different. It's a reason why I don't go back all the time to Brooklyn. It really looks like the Middle East there. I'm not mad at it, but it is. It's crazy. My hood is not the same. Too many outside. Shout out Score More in the building. Too many outside restaurants now. And I don't mind outside restaurants. It's just I feel like people too comfortable. Everybody's so comfortable like now, like walking the dogs, and it's just, and they walking with they took something from you. Like, yo, we got this now. We took this, and they bopping around. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I gotta get out of here. So for me, when I go home, it's only for a day or two, and then I'm back out of there. I can't take it. I might hit the block parties like Gang showed you on his channel, but after that, man, I'm out of there. You heard? I can't take it, man. It ain't the Brooklyn that I grew up in.
Come on, son.
Daddy, stop.
Man.
So yeah, salute Jerry Jones in the building. That's about it, man. So look, I'm gonna drop the link right quick. I know Gang's gotta go on soon. Let me see how I do this. Let me see if it's gonna pull. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody come on, comments, questions. If you want to ask me about the travel space stuff, feel free. Shout out to my guy Silk Mac. You heard? Big up Rude Boy for the 10. I appreciate you. Silk Mac, salute to you, bro. Always supporting. Whether you send money in or not, you always supporting. You always checking out the video. You know I'm gonna keep you laughing, bro, because this shit is a laughing matter at times. You heard? Shout out to Silk Mac and D Barry for blessing the kid with the Cash App donations. But yeah, man, let me drop this from the line right quick. Remove that. And look, man, I hit that stream. Yo, feel free to come up, bro. Y'all can ask me any questions about anything, and I will answer. All right, Gaines, you got it. No doubt. I appreciate you. And I ain't gonna be here much longer. Any questions about my trip to Paris, about the travel space, you are welcome. Now, I want to shore up some things because, you know, this goes along with the narrative, right? That Carter Ford messed up the space, right? Remember, he said 30% or else. I was going around telling niggas 30%. And he interviewed J. Rello. He interviewed a couple of other creators. Nobody could vouch for them and say, hey, he asked me for 30%. NYC, he said it. I asked nobody for 30% of their channel. That is short up. Keith is the only one with that fake narrative that I asked him for 30%. I would never. Don't appreciate it. I didn't do it. I know you didn't do it for me, Gans. I don't want no problems, bro. I don't want no problem. I'm not your enemy, man. Anyway, so we cleared that up. I want to clear that up. That 30%, I had nothing to do. I didn't ask anybody for no 30%. I want to clear that up. Another thing, right? He said I put creators against each other. You have to name one creator that I put against each other. Now, there was a spat between 215 at one time and K9. That was already a thing. I actually tried to make peace out of the situation because both of them was my guys, right? Got highly respect 215. He has actually contributed and supported me more than I've actually supported him. So I have nothing but respect for 215. The song, I put out the song about the principle of the matter about pillow talking, but it was not to come at 215 in no crazy way. Like I said, I got the utmost respect for him. I tried to bring them guys together. Hey, Jav, salute to you. Carter, the real MVP of the space. Jav, tell Gans how much work I put in because you've been watching the positive things I've been doing in the space. All right, so I've been trying to bring people together like Keith and Zoe, Keith and Ice City, J. Rello and Zoe, J. Rello and Floyd. I've been bringing creators together. So let's stop that narrative that I've been putting people against each other. Now, I did talk some stuff to, like he said, the 40-something laws of power. I lived that, Keith. I don't need to read that book. I lived that. So you said some things to try to get me to say whatever, and I said some things to get you riled up too. I did not try to set the Flyboy beef between you and Flyboy up. I just wanted to see a content battle. So I said some things that you might not, that you thought that was wrong. I just said some things just to get you upset, man. And I do that sometimes because people getting on my nerves, trying to stop me. So there are no contracts that were signed. There were no contracts. Another thing, there are no contracts that were signed. He keeps saying I ran around with this contract. Now, he talking bad about me. Let's get this right. If I was, because I'm a businessman, right? So I'm coming to the space. He's putting out a personal, I sent him something in private. He's putting out private documentation, right? Saying, don't do business with this guy. This guy's a snake. Now, I could easily, if I was money hungry like that, I could easily sue him for defamation, slander, and libel, right? Put the videos out. This is an email. This is something that he sent to me, and this is a business document, but you're putting it out for the world to see, and you knocking it, and we never did no business together, and you still took a negative on my business. But I let Keith be because, like I said, bro, all I was trying to do was bolster the space and push the space so we can get another verses, right? And we're going to talk about that verses coming up soon. I want to talk about the travel space link ups. Shout out to Mentuition. Shout out to Flyboy. Even shout out to Sunday Night Smoke, right? Y'all know I had problems with the Goodfellas, but even shout out to him because what I've seen in Cali, Colombia is Black men, travelers come together and link up, right? Mentuition took Flyboy picture quality to another level. Yes, I did. Yes, we shared private messages, but on a business sense, right? I shared private messages, personal messages. He shared private messages that were of the business caliber, and he went on live and knocked my business for it and tried to out me in the space. Like, don't do no business with him. He's a crook. And he has no documentation showing I asked him for 30%. That's just word of mouth and speculation. So I appreciate you run my 200 because I know you're a Keisha's lawyer and you could be, it's okay. We need opposing opinions to it. But anyway, I'm moving along. Anyway, I want to shout out Flyboy, Mentuition, Smoke, and everybody coming together in Cali, Colombia. Man, it looked fun. Flyboy stepped up Mentuition profile because Flyboy is a legend. Mentuition working with the legends. And I think Mentuition stepped up his picture quality. So I want to salute y'all. That is what I like to see in the space. As a fan of the travel space, people collabing and linking up, right? So we still going to try to make that Relo and NYC thing happen one day, right? The chats. I want to shout out the chats. Last night, Relo Live, the chat was better. And maybe because he modded some people up, including myself. Y'all knew we couldn't play them games, but y'all showed support. Y'all knew the show needed to go on longer. And what did you get? You got a longer, lengthier show, because we were able to support the content creator and what he was doing, right? Whether you agree with everything and his tactics and his comedy or not, we still want to show the support and not out him, out the girl, disrespect the woman, and make and mess up the situation. Now we don't get the entertainment, right? Another thing I want to address is everybody hates Carter 4. I think somebody asked me about that earlier. Listen, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to try to push these creators to another level. It was still anyway, I got my top 10, and I'm not as invested in the space as Razor Rays as far as knowing who's the top 10, but I got my top 10 in the Black travel space, right? And my top 10 goes like this. Number 1, KBS Travels. I don't got to see his face. I like everything he's showing on his video. And if you don't like everything KBS showing on his video, you're a lie. Millions and millions of views. Nigga could have stated. Or just want to rock with people that they don't know. Why you pushing for these link ups? Let me put this right here up. Maybe some people don't get along or just don't. I know games. And that's what I had to come to that realization. That everybody ain't going to be able to link up with everybody. Everybody ain't going to get along. I told people a long time ago, a lot of the things I was trying to push for in the space before wasn't happening because these creators are egotistical maniacs. And so it's hard to make it happen. But we still try to make it happen, man. Sometimes it's futile games. I feel you though. They taking money out of community for years. That's something different. You talking about Fresh Boy. Let me see. Let me go up, scroll up, see what you're talking about. Salute Jerry Jones. What up, Jerry? Oh, so I don't really know what they took. But like I said, let me give my top 10. Number 1, KBS. Number 2, Williamson. The reason why I give Williamson number 2, he still got the edits. He got some entertainment value with him. I don't like Williamson like that. Let me stop. But nah, the people are saying Williamson is at the top of the brass of the travel space. And so we want to respect the people, what the majority of people are saying, and put Williamson up there, number 2. Number 3, Banks. Don, not Dillinger, right? I want y'all to understand the difference. I'm talking about Banks, the Don, not Dillinger, right? For number 3. Don Banks, to me, is still number 3. He took over the space for a little while. He was at the top. He fading a little bit. But for me, he's still there. I want to see that Williamson, Don Banks versus. I think it'll be great for the space. Number 4, Relo. Relo has pushed his way on up this list. Let me tell you why. Pure comedy and entertainment. Relo is number 4. Just because he's out there and in Africa. He's doing his thing. It's funny so far. I know y'all want more. He's going to give y'all more of the tourist stuff. It's not just going to be all couch content unless I'm going to give him a call. All right. So Relo number 4. 5, Razor Rays, my guy. Razor Rays has been holding down the space and bringing more people in. NYC did it at the beginning of the year, brought people from a whole different sector, and Razor Rays has done it to this point. With that, not the travel news, but the hot topics and the Diddy trial, Razor brought new people into the space, new eyes into the space. So I want to salute him for his work. And one reason we like Razor's channel is because it's neutral ground, right? It's not that we're not trying to take the verses and put it somewhere else. I want to dispel that myth, right? But what we talked about is putting it on a neutral one day. Neutral in a neutral forum, right? So the people can have their opinions on the matter. Number 6, top 10 for me, Austin Holloman. It still remains at the top because when he speaks, people listen, right? Number 7, Mr. Flip Flop. Salute to Mr. Flip Flop. Hey, check this out. I know I never met you, Mr. Flip Flop. I came into the space because Razor Rays and Mr. Flip Flop was going at it. And I was like, yo, that's my childhood guy. That's my friend. He arguing with this guy. Let me check into this guy. And I watched you, Mr. Flip Flop, for a while. And you didn't seem like a negative character, a bad character. You was just trying to usher the people to your restaurant, to a nice place, to paradise. So salute to you, bro. I wish you nothing but the best. The prayers are really going up. I ain't just talking, Flip. The prayers are really going up for you, bro, so that you get through everything. You are a survivor. If you survive Jamaica, Queens, the mean streets of Jamaica, Queens, you're a survivor. If you survive niggas pulling guns on you in Brazil, you're a survivor. If you survive niggas trying to stab you up, trying to slice you up out in the Sioux, multiple occasions, you're a survivor. So you're going to beat this cancer, bro. And I'm praying for you, Mr. Flip Flop. Hold your head. Keep working on it. Get that health right. We here for you, bro. We salute you. You heard? Matter of fact, let me see if I got that The Live and Die in Brazil for him. I might end the show with that for my guy, Flip Flop. Salute the Flip. I got a question the residual impact of the travel space versus that happened, right? When I named, after Mr. Flip Flop, number 7, number 8, I got NYC. I'm going to tell you why. NYC is still hot in the space. And the reason why, we aren't sure he's in Africa, though. He is in that. Yes, of course. Rama 200, he's in Africa. But NYC is still hot in this space. I mean, I know y'all giving him a hard time. He got to come with the content. Y'all getting tired of him, but he's still hot in this space. Shout out to NYC. Number 9, Homies Hub and Pop. They split in the number 9. And it's because those guys brung it for the travel space content battle. They brought it. They really brought it. I think Homies Hub is on his way to Asia, and so is Pop. And number 10, I'm gonna go Mentuition because they're out there and in Cali, Colombia, still moving around, still getting the top quality footage, still taking the space to another level as far as picture quality. So salute to those guys. Now I got some honorable mentions. Sin City, Keys. I ain't no hater. Honorable mention. We waiting for that trip. I knew you was telling Razor to keep him in top 15. That shit, no, I wasn't scoring more. I wasn't, bro. That's Razor's own opinion. I had nothing to do with that. So yeah, I got Sin City, Keys, Teddy Talk, Skeeter, Bando, Virtual Menace for my honorable mentions. Gaines is on the come up too. I know I messed up Gaines thing because when I wasn't here, I seen Gaines getting his notoriety up in the space. They was looking for Gaines. I give him that. And we just hoping that Gaines continue to use that Wi-Fi bucks and travel and get his rep up and stop trying to challenge the young boys in crazy ways. Just be an OG. You heard? Anyway, the legacy acts in the black travel space, I want to get this right, from my eyes are number 1, Ace. Number 2, Check. Number 3, Barber World. Number 4, Flyboy Way. Number 5, Coop's Corner. Number 6, Zoom. Of course, you got your passport heavies and all of them, but I'm naming these 6 acts. That's why they wasn't in my top 10. They're legacy acts in the black travel space. I'm going to say it again. Ace, Check, Barber World, Flyboy, Coops, Zoom. So what we're hoping is that we can maybe get this top 10 in the travel space You move up that list. You move up that list. My bad. Lifestyle YouTuber games. My bad. Lifestyle YouTuber. You move up this list, this top 10 list, you get to that #1 spot. Maybe you can challenge a legacy act, right? Or maybe we just do the legacy acts going against each other in the verses. But those are your main events right there for the most part. Now, let's talk about the residual impact of the travel space verses and why Keith hate me so much, right? Residual impact, like residuals, like, you put a video out, your content, and while you're not online, it makes money for you. That's residual income, right? So let's talk about residual impact. There was a couple of mistakes made. It was a great versus, great entertainment. But there was a couple of mistakes made. I only got 5 minutes, fellas. I got to bust a move right quick. The residual impact is not as of this. There's no residual impact right now from that travel space versus. It wasn't on pay-per-view. So it wasn't on a channel where you can show women showing their bodies, twerking. Because on Keith's channel, I thought his channel was going to get struck. You cannot put that on a YouTube channel and get away with it. And so that had to be tucked behind a wall. I think Homies Hub have it behind his paywall. So you're still pay-per-viewing, right? If you got to subscribe to Homies Hub, which y'all should do, subscribe to Homies Hub membership, then you're still pay-per-viewing. There is no copy, except for probably Bando Live, of the travel space versus out there for people to watch. Secondly, the two creators, Homies Hub and Pod, if you go there, and shout out to both of them, they did a great job. If you go to their live streams after or their videos, they really haven't been dropping content, whether it's live streams or videos, maybe some shorts. I'm not sure. So if I'm mistaken, I'm mistaken. But to my recollection and knowledge, they haven't been dropping any other content. So they just had that dope travel space content and nothing to follow through with. And so that's what I want to encourage whoever's putting these travel space verses and content battles together. Setting up your ducks in a row around the verses, right? Like, I'm about to go on a trip. What they're doing is they're going on a trip. They're saying, let me go on this trip, then I'll do the verses. And what happens is now you do the verses and you don't drop no lives. Now you cold again, right? But if you set up your ducks in a row around the versus battle, like boom, I'm a do this versus battle, then go on a trip. So now the people that start to follow you now because they like what you did in the verses, now they can follow you on your trips and what you're doing, right? Shout out to King Elroy in the building. I want y'all to subscribe to Ray Elroy channel, subscribe to the Gangster Lifestyle channel. Those guys is real creators in the space, I ain't in competition with none of them, I got my own little lane. So, residual impact. We want content battles to have residual impact to where it's rewatchable, replayable, whether it's on a separate website or wherever. We want it to be accessible to the people after so they can continue to get excited about the next possible content battle, right? And we want the creators to set up their ducks in a row now. So set up a trip around the verses. That way you do the verses, and now you go on the trip and you got all of your new fans and your new followers and your new supporters with you. So now I can take you to that next level. Not do the verses, great thing, and now drop out. Or a month later go somewhere because now you back cold and people looking for you can't find you. So I want to know, right, what battles y'all want to see. You don't have to put it in this chat, but make sure you put it in the comments after the video. What versus battles y'all want to see? And I will try my hardest, my best, to make it happen either this year or the beginning of next year for you guys. Okay? I'm going to get with whoever I got to get with. We're going to make things happen in this travel space. We need more excitement. We need more entertainment. We need more travel information. And we need more diplomatic people too. I love the J-Rello. I love the NYCs. I love all of that, but we need a balance, right? We need some of that pure entertainment and comedy along with that travel information. Shout out to Free Society in the building. Yeah, Jersey in the building. Salute to Jersey. So with that being said, fellas, man, let me see if there's anything else I got to go over. No, not really. I'm going to leave y'all with this video right here that I did. This world premiere. Give me a second. Make sure it's the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. All right. So we did.
World premiere.
World premiere.
This that one right here. This that one. This that one. We ain't worried about another nigga. They big schemes, we still thinking bigger. Bigger dreams than just couture and liquor. We just tryna make a living, tryna raise the children. Sky's the limit, then of course we raising the ceiling. Mistaking the villain, raking a million, making a killing. We shaking the billing, till we make them pay $1 billion. It's that break up and peeling. Mix it up with some lean, break it down for the bread. Break it up with the team, we hot. Oh, you don't wanna with me. I bust you, split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to me. Hey, boy, you don't want it with me. I bust you, split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to me. If niggas don't know, they gon' learn today. Been owning my own shit, so I earn the pay. Retired when I was young, now I'm yearning to play. You let her fold, now it's my time to spray. Yeah. Niggas talking Chiquita bananas, arm and hammers. As far as the grammar, you be a cook and a slammer. We throw this hook and just land you. Plus throw the book at your grammar. You got the look of a dancer, you ain't no gangster. You play an actor's role that slap the shit out of a rapper flow. Everything tactical, what y'all rappers tracking for? Y'all ain't really trapping though. Oh, stacking no O's, y'all sagging them clothes. Old heads smacking on them hoes. I boy, you don't want it with me. I bust to split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to me. Yeah, boy, you don't want it with me. I bust to split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something.
And street thugs pulled guns on an American expat tourist today in Brazil. We are waiting further information on this fluid situation.
3 more. They saying we gotta hit Brazil.
No, I have. Hey, this goes out to Flip Flop.
Had to cut that other one short. What up, Flip? What up, Flip? For the $100 out to go. Brazil slow, no?
We love you, Flip. Get well, bro.
Die in Brazil with everybody hungry, watching your pockets. Locals hustle for the cash, so it's hard to knock it. First they tried to get Austin on some ex-tourist ish. Then they tried to pull guns and extort Mr. Flip. Flops hating on the bros, gotta stop. When the cops pull up and you can almost get shot. We going for the beaches, where the beach is in the spot. The weather like the country, everything seem hot. To the homies in favelas that let Roberto roam. Was trying to have a good time, make it safely home. Sip Caprinas with the woman, watch the sunset. Live that paradise life, we ain't done yet. Catch flights, not feelings is the motto. Dear mama, your boy just trying to make it to tomorrow. Toto Bem, the real G's in the hood. Recognize that it's all good, that's how we living. So many tears, give back to the children. Every Christmas giveaway, meals for Thanksgiving. Don't kill me in your streets, we survive the slums. We'll never try to feed you crumbs. Let's eat. Teddy 734 set Brazil is Bonita. So I went to get roses for the feature. God bless Tupac, Corso. They love it, mujer, toss it up. Just don't do it in public. They say Brazil got the best looking woman in the world. You can make them your girl. Live and die in Brazil. We ain't trying to die, we trying to live, yeah. Butterfogle and Korea, those the B's and C's. We don't convert it to real, homie, these is G's. They waiting to flash guns, you flash USD. Favela boys charged up like they USB. Got a room filled with Trojans like we USC. Gringo prices through the town, that's their US fee. Know how to move, stay free from the suckers. Only a player hater get mad cause they lady try to crush us. Pull knives to chucks us, guns to try to cuff us. Seen a couple lady boys, no Diddy, don't try to puff us. Money ain't the only way to keep it real. Don't spend your life watching planes fly to live and die in Brazil.
Appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate you, Silk Mac Chestnut. Hold on. They said Carter old head. He don't got none of them new flavors. Here go that. One more time for y'all leave.
This that one right here. This that one. bigger dreams than just couture and liquor. We just tryna make a living, tryna raise the children. Sky's the limit, then of course we raising the ceiling. Mistaking the villain, raking a million, making a killing. We shaking the billing till we make them pay $1 billion. It's that break up and peeling. Mix it up with some lean, break it down for the bread, break it up with the team. We had. I boy, you don't wanna with me. I bust you, split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to me. Hey, I boy, you don't want it with me. I bust you, split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to me. If niggas don't know, they gon' learn today. Been owning my own shit, so I earn the pay. Retired when I was young, now I'm yearning to play. You let her fold, now it's my time to spray. Yeah. Niggas talking Chiquita bananas, arm and hammers. As far as the grammar, you be a cook and a slammer. We throw this hook and just land you, plus throw the book at your grammar. You got the look of a dancer, you ain't no gangster. You play an actor's role, it's that slap the shit out of a rapper flow. Everything tactical, what y'all rappers tracking for? Y'all ain't really trapping dough, oh stacking no O's, just sagging them clothes, old heads smacking on them hoes. I boy, you don't want it with me. I bust to split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to me. Yeah, I boy, you don't want it with me. I bust to split your head, make it something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might mean nothing to you, but it's something to be. Yeah. If niggas don't know, they gon' learn today. Been owning my own shit, so I earn the pay. Retired when I was young, I don't yearn to play. You let her fold, now it's my time to spray. Yeah. This how we doing it. Haters gon' try to ruin it. Stay on the grind, they shade us and we shine, so we pay them no mind. Or make me snap. Cause we don't be a IG all alone in the zone, cause that's where you can find me. If these labels trying to sign me, these haters trying to lie me, false guards trying to blind me, tell them to get behind me. Thought we wasn't coming where you thought like Nelly. You ain't X, you the big lip nigga and belly. You ain't Nas, you ain't Ox, you that nigga call a cops. You ain't legend in the street, them young niggas call you Ox. If you think we gon' stop, think you petty. How we roll and we rock, motherfuckers when we ready. I boy, you don't want it with me. I bust to split your head like it's something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might be nothing to you, but it's something to me. Yeah, I boy, you don't want it with me. I bust to split your head like it's something to see. Niggas talking about the dead like it's something to be. This might be nothing to you, but it's something to me. Yeah. If niggas don't know, they gon' learn today. Been owning my own shit, so I earn the pay. Retired when I was young, I don't yearn to play. You let her fold, now it's my time to spray.
A message from your Sesame Street team.
We talking about one in particular. The dude who wants to call himself a travel space king. You not a king, dude. You a lackey. You know what I'm saying? This travel space was kind of cool till you came up in here and stirred up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Is the dude named Carter 4. He was gone for a little while. Everything was copacetic. And then he came back up in here stirring shit up. And they're gonna throw my name and make a video about me.
Damn, maybe we should have gave him the 30%.
Carter need to be out of the space.
Keep it a glass of water, let the haters run the promo.